Hey, welcome to the Wrestlemania Week War Journal number 11. So I saw the Beer House show and pleasantly surprised. Um, I wasn't really, I had all these thoughts about what I would do. Jeff had to wake me up today. First time ever. He had to wake me up and it's like, we got to get ready to go. And I'm going to be honest, and let me just say off the top, because there's the thing I want to talk about more. So both of the women's matches were really great. Of course, I'm a big fan of Casey. I know that. You know that. Her opponent Ava was fantastic. It was fun. But more than just being fun, they did some really good stuff in there, and the match all made sense. Brandon's input I thought was really cool. Brandon, by the way, he had a match later where his nose was busted, and those pictures of his bloody nose and mouth are really stunning. Um, just to give you an idea of the craziness that happened during the show. And the other, by Billy Stark's match was really good against Heather. I thought that was outstanding. I've tweeted about all of this. Again, you should probably get with my Twitter if you haven't already, because I tweet about all this stuff in real time. Um, Guys that I already knew that were good, like Ace Austin and stuff, definitely delivered. Nolan, of course, delivered another great performance in a wrestling match, like a regular wrestling match against TJ Perkins, and definitely kept up, did his thing. Um, but then, we got the news that because there's like a 70-80% chance of rain, that they're moving the pawn shop show, which is, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that's not a disappointment on some level. I will say that I think other people are more disappointed than me. And the reason that I'm happy is because 81 Bay is nice and close. Um, and not having to be out there in the rain and risk the safety of the guys. Of course, it's just not even a consideration with an outdoor show to do it in the rain. So I'm not that upset about it. Plus, now we need to talk about, and plus, knowing that Tank and Dan are going to be working against Neil Diamond Cutter, that's awesome. So let's talk about the match at hand. One called Manders and Tank with Dan. I'm going to be honest about something. I've not seen Tank work in like 15 years from when I first came to Georgia, really. And it's it's like when you're in college or just post college and your friends are in bands and they say, we want you to see our band. And so you go. And then you see their band, and their band's not very good, or they're lacking something. And then you say it was interesting. I will be honest, I was not worried about Dan's promos. Managers can do their thing for a long time. And Dan is clearly motivated in the groove. The promo that he recorded with Tank already showed that. So it was no shock when he grabbed the mic and he just went for it at the show, at the Beer House show. It was really the performance of the Tank that shocked me. It was not just good, it was great. It's one of my favorite matches that I have seen, and I have seen a lot of them in the last 2 or 3 days. And Manders was a fantastic opponent for him, and they held nothing back. The video clip I put up, them smacking each other, awesome stuff. Tank bled buckets, then headbutted Manders repeatedly so he would have the blood on him. The finish was unexpected and really great. I think Tank took care of Manders. I think Manders took care of Tank. And it was fun to talk to a friend of yours and to just, you know, Jeff and I got to sit there at lunch with them today, Dan and Tank, and just tell them how great they were. And and I think it was a different look on that card, and that's part of what helped make that card. I'll be honest, there exceed expectations. I thought wrestling, meh. Was happy to see Casey in a match. Really see her work live. And like I said, both women's matches are great. Hell, all the matches were really good. But to see your friends deliver, knowing that they're going to continue to deliver, and then they're going to be on the show tonight against Neil Diamond Cutter, who I got to sit down and talk to for today for quite a while, and that was great also. And film a promo for Dan and Tank, and just be part of the whole thing. Check in with Nolan about this myriad of matches that he's doing, and then using Twitter to promote these people and what they're doing to a great extent. I know sometimes people critique me and they go like, "Oh, Steve does is criticize and blah 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 blah." On the contrary, there's no bigger advocate for young wrestlers, promotions than me. I don't apologize the fact that I see wrestling in a way that I don't. To me, if you're not good at something, it should not only be called out. The expectation should be so quit or get better, and I don't make apologies about that. And when the landscape changes, I do comment on it. I do report the news, and I do my thing. Um, but at the same time, it makes it really exciting when people that you like do well, and it makes it even more exciting when people who you consider friends and peers not only continue to do well, but exceed expectations. And I'm so excited to see what Tank and Dan are going to do tonight. But of course, to see Nolan put the cherry on his Sunday of his week that he's done so well with, and seeing Casey begin to continue to kill it on her 30th birthday, and Brandon as well, and all the rest of these people that I've really gotten to know. And then another thing that's been really fun, and I'll talk about more of this in like my post after everything one, but you know, like Scott Hensley and I, Matt Griffin and I, Dylan Hales and I, we've never met really. And so getting to meet and talk and all that kind of stuff has been great. And I think I've done well. I think I've kind of proven myself and proven my value. I sort of slipped into this role of I'm going to tweet during the show, and I'm going to take pictures and videos and put that in the clips too and link everybody to it. I'm really exercising those muscles and finding ways to contribute to these shows. But it's really about highlighting the great work that the men and women are doing, because it's important to know, especially in something like WrestleMania week shows where there is competition. I mean, I'm not going to say that like I didn't get super thrilled at Mox and Nick Gage. It was fucking awesome. And I think it's great that those shows are doing well. And then there's shows that are not doing well. But I haven't had to witness or be a part of shows that did not do well. And so that's really great too. In any case, this thing's running a little longer than the other ones have. Post ICW, I'm going to have a lot to say. So let me go ahead and put this up, and then I'll go there a little bit early to the show at 81 Bay. Remember, it is 81 Bay that they're doing the Farewell to the Pawn Shop show, but they're going to do it at 81 Bay because of the rain probability. And I'll definitely have a video to show you after that. And I'll see you later. And yes, that thumbnail means I'm wearing the green jacket tonight. Because tonight is a night, I think, where I'm going to take pictures with people and stuff, like stuff that I'm usually loath to do. But it's green jacket night, baby.